This Mobile Geeks video is powered by ASUS.
Daniel here from Mobile Geeks, and we are having a quick look at the Marshall London smartphone. This was one of the very first smartphones in the last 2 or 3 years, which made me say wow. Why? Because of its design and music features. We will have a look at it in a second. You can see this. This is a click wheel for your volume control. It's amazing. So first of all, this is a 4.7-inch smartphone having a 720p display, meaning 1280 by 720 pixels. It also has some very nice speakers on the front, but they're actually not that loud. So let's test them out. You see, this is full volume with Van Halen. Big fan of it, but they could be a little louder. They could have more bass. Compared to the HTC One M9, the speakers on the M9 are still a lot better. But you get 2 nice speakers. They are loud enough, and yeah, it's good enough. But it could be better. That's what I'm saying. So on the left side, you get a very nice grip, as you get on the right side. No connectors here. We've got a micro USB on the bottom plus a mic. You get 2 mics in total, so you can have noise cancellation while making phone calls. And this is the click wheel. Just look at it. You can set the volume by just spinning this wheel, which is really amazing. I like it. Why did never ever somebody think of it? This is just so nice. It's just a nice design feature. What you can also do is you can click it, and then you get straight into the camera. We've got an 8 megapixel camera on the back with a single LED flash right here. Going further on the device, we have an on and off switch, and look at the top. 2 headphone jacks. I think this is a first in a smartphone, so you can share your music. And if you plug one of them in and then another, you can actually set different volumes to each of them, which is pretty cool. And you can also have an equalizer on the right side for rock and roll, and you can have another one on the left side if you don't like the preset. What you also have here, this is the Marshall button. This is quite special since it always takes you wherever you are to the music, to your music on the phone. And you get this nice app, so you can do voice recording with this app. What you can also do is you have an equalizer over here. You can have some custom settings, you can have preset settings. This is the volume, so you can flick it right here. You can mute it, of course. And what you can also do is you can go to the Marshall page, which has some feed. It doesn't work yet, it's a prototype, so don't worry, it will be working when you get it. You have some settings down here. This is quite interesting, so you can actually record up to 4 different tracks with these 2 built-in smartphones. Usually you have to pay for this app, but this is built right in, which is really nice if you are getting creative somewhere on the go and you just need to, create some content. So this is the Marshall Music app. It looks quite nice, works quite fine, but you get some nice headphones with it. I love my Marshall Mode headphones, but it could be a lot louder, I think. So compared to the Galaxy S6 Edge, the Marshall London is not as loud, and I think this is quite a shame because this is a music smartphone and they are actually telling you that this is the only smartphone you can turn the loudness to 11 instead of 10. So it could get some boost in volume, definitely, at least for my taste, but probably it's still enough. Okay, so let's look at the back, and it looks just like these Marshall amps. It looks really amazing. It has a lot of grip to it. The build quality is really good. It's sturdy, and it just feels nice with this fake leather back. So if we take this apart, you see you get a nano SIM, a micro SD, 16 gigabytes of internal storage, but of course you can expand it via an SD card. This is a 2500 milliamp hour battery. It doesn't sound too much, but yeah, you have to take into account that this is running the Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 CPU, which is a 1.2 GHz quad core. It doesn't need a lot of power. It's not the fastest CPU, so you won't be doing a lot of gaming with it. But if you're a music enthusiast, this is just enough. Yeah, and it's also quite power saving. It also comes with 4G LTE, in case you were wondering, and 2 gigs of RAM, which is also quite fine for Android 5.0, which is running right here. It doesn't have too many modifications, which is nice, but you get these Marshall apps, which look quite nice and have some nice functionality as well. So I must say I'm still a really big fan of a Marshall London, although it costs quite a lot of money. It's 549 euros. I think it's also 549 British pounds, and probably the same in the US. The design is just amazing. I like it a lot. I like this click wheel and the 2 headphone jacks and the Marshall button, but I'm not really sure if you want to pay 549 for a phone that is actually low to mid-end with all the music features, so since every phone can play music. But still, I like that Marshall is taking this step forward in the design and leading it with these nice features, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to show it to you right now over here. So this was the Marshall London smartphone here at IFA 2015. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so, to not miss out on more IFA 2015 videos. I'm Daniel from Mobile Geeks. Thanks for watching.